Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our India campaign, where we are actually making some decent progress for once, and Germany is being nuked to hell. Very simple put, we want to get this number as low as possible. I think one more nuclear strike will do the trick, get them to that lovely 10%. After that we will be repeatedly bombing the Russians again. But yes, one major ally after another of the Russians is falling, before our bombs, because we're basically just completely carpet bombing a country, as well as nuclear strikes, targeting them with nuclear strikes. I am a bit surprised though that we haven't been hit back, but it might be due to the fact that they have no aircraft, so they hardly dare to even target our territory, and they mostly spend their aircraft defending the little bit of land they have. 73%. In 9 days, a nuclear strike will fall on the city of Sachsen, I guess. It's Leipzig or Dresden? Dresden is actually a historically... I think wasn't Dresden bombed? Like, pretty damn severely. Hanover, that looks pretty damn bombed. For the reason, infrastructure is gone. Leipzig looks fine, and, well, Prague is something I bombed myself. So, Sachsen, you're up. Might as well get the final support company. Don't care much about naval strikes, and we've done sciencey. Oh shit, I should not have clicked that away. We'll probably be fine. Germany, speaking of being fine, nah, you're losing rapidly. Great. Can we start moving people into Munich? That might actually lead to a full-blown surrender already. Can you please not sit in Innsbruck? Just go. Oh, your orders are to be conservative. Hell no. You're gonna go full-on strike here. Hit them as hard as you can. I need to get, 200 divisions less that are moving is a good thing. Germany is doing good by capitulating to the Dutch, apparently. They might actually receive a fair amount of territory here. I'm not joking. Probably a bit of a fight up between France and the Dutch. Well, lucky Dutch, I guess. Breslau. It's not as much. Yeah, I think Dresden is gonna get the hit. Or Vienna. That is one of our nuclear strikes on Lower Austria. Jesus Christ. Germany, what are we looking at here? 15.6 still? Oh wait, no, that's what's bombed at us. France just took a nuclear strike in Slovenia. I don't know who's nuking there, but... Wait, you can... No, you can't do that. That's your territory. You just took 2 nuclear strikes. But you didn't... Okay, France took the national unity hits though. Alright, let's take a look at the air. We should have air superiority here. This is one of those times that, the AI can't ignore. Okay. Pause. Will you please? Okay, we've got some infantry equipment. Nice. A little bit of support equipment. A lot of stuff. And it all went to me. Okay. Not really what I had in mind. A lot of this territory will go back to Germany, but hopefully we can, all German troops should be gone. Germany only has 13 left, yeah. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity and see if I can produce a couple more tanks during this small window of time that I have. With all these factories. Probably it'll might not even be a week. Alright, that makes sense that a lot of these are damaged. We might have been bombing them for quite a while now. Let's see. Instead of researching new ones, I'll probably just take this side skirts. Yes, they are incredibly ahead of time, but it doesn't really matter to me. Free France. Give me your steel. Thank you. I need chromium, a lot of it. UK, give me a lot of your chromium. South Africa, give me the other lot of your chromium. That's a bit of a surplus here. Don't need as much. There we go, one more. Oh, come on. Got a surplus of rubber, but that's my own. Got a surplus of aluminium, so let's not trade that. And I need a lot more oil. USA, come in. 3 more, really. Okay, let's just produce a couple of tanks in the meantime. Well, I guess these guys can just be set up. Okay, now a lot of this is immediately falling. No forces that can support this really quickly, so... Alright, just kill as much as we can. They're locked off, stuff like that, so... Okay, get in there, please. You know, wipe those forces off the map as fast as you can. There's a bit of a bridge here, though. Let's see if we can get a smart move done there. This little pocket is wiped out. I'm actually yeah, I'm gonna build that border. Reason why it's very simple. I want to lock this in right here first. I'll wipe those forces as quickly as possible. Okay. This now connects up. And there we go. Go, go, go. Yes, that one might probably cause some collapse to happen over here. I'm not overly worried about that, to be honest. Black, you're allowed to push. I think all my armies should be pushing right about now again. Okay. Could you do this? And you go over there. So we can connect this up, please. Thank you. Seems a lot of these German factories are now slowly rolling into enemy hands. Of course, I need a little bit more steel. Oh, UK exports just dropped. Low influence, I guess. We'll get some of Free France. Some with the US. Go to Japan. Brazil. Thank you. Need a lot more. We are... What's happening here? Low trade influence. It's a little bit annoying. If you can fix this by just lowering it with one factory, apparently then it will send all of it. I don't know why that is happening, but that is a bit of an annoying bug. Let's see, we need a little bit more oil. But yeah, if you max out, they just stop sending you everything that you ask for, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Surplus of 26. And I am rumbling, apparently. Hopefully that will not keep up. Get Stuttgart. Kind of get these guys locked off, you know. Destroy those forces right there. You get to Mulhouse, you go to Strasbourg. Through enemy territory, please. This is just border gore. Hopefully all the German territory that will be, you know, be taken. Seems like the Russians are not really bothering. It might actually be that a lot of the Russian forces that were settled at this front, it just completely got surrounded. And will spend a lot of their time dying to us. I think we had a great victory by capitulating Germany, and think we should hold on to that. But first we need to stabilize the front line. So this front pocket needs to be taken care of. Then a lot of this German crap needs to be set up. After that we will be able to gain some aerial control, hopefully. And start carpet bombing the Russians to the end times. I think we already bombed Germany to the Stone Age, so I think we can do more of that. That is the last major player, isn't it? Soviet Union. Yeah. And they're only 66%, and we're building nuclear bombs at a rapid pace. So, yeah. Finally, another tank division is done. How are we looking actually at tank production? Well, every day we're building 12 of them. Wow, at this rate it's only gonna take me 1,000,000 years to get them. 600. Well, but I guess by the time actually we got them, if German industry survives me, so that I will maintain it, that's what I meant. I think we'll be golden. And we might actually see Indian panzers soon-ish, but ugh, this German Foster clock is just... This looks bad. And confusing. Next up is clearing this pocket, then we'll clear this middle bit, then some... Hopefully this will be considered one front line, but we're apparently also pushing right there. Oh goody. Oh, Norway, you're back. Hi. How are you doing? There's still some Germany left there. With some Russia in the middle of Finland. Always nice. Or some Finland in the middle of Russia, depending on how you see it. But this will soon, I think, homogenize into a single front line again. And then I might be able to properly assess the situation, hopefully. Let's see. I don't want to research you. Just really don't want to. That's 200 days. Is a little bit too much. Still don't care about the ships. Actually, just get that. Getting better jet fighters with a lot more range. Not gonna say no against that. It's not actually as bad. This is probably takes a lot, not as much time. So I think if I would take a guess, front line will be something along here-ish. Let's see, I need a little bit more. France is getting back most of his resources. All right. Well, just crush whatever you can find and it will get overrun. There we go. That is soonish all done-ish. Good. Might as well just start going for jet bombers. Bulgaria capitulated. Socialist Republic of Bulgaria is done for. That means that... Okay, there's some pushing happening along here, this line. I just gotta push you like that. Just tell these guys to go in a straight line, see what happens. Let's see, what do we need? Chromium. Alright. We'll take that. Okay, good. Yellow. Oh wow, this actually connects back up to Sweden. Well, yellow, you're now taking care of that. You guys, just take care of this. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but... There, you got your orders. Good. Oh, we got a lot of naval dockyards. 2 tanks a day for some of these factory lines. 16 in total, 530 days. I wish I had more growth though. That reminds me, when is the next line of this one going in? Oh, that's a long time. But hey, 43. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Get you hooked up with that. I'm not overly worried about this bit here. This is just more for semantics sake that somebody needs to push this in. I probably might switch at something with the mountaineers here. Once we reach the Swedish front lines. Apparently... Okay, this is not really looking that well. I don't want any force to be shipped like that. Just attack them, please, and you'll cut them off for me. Because with them cut off, these forces will wipe instead of retreat, you know. Getting through this at a acceptable pace, please be there before them. Thank you. Oh god, you are now so stuck. Very nice. Then we'll just have to take care of this looking thing. I don't know what it looks like, but it can't be good. Well, let's get an aircraft designer in there. And, well, might as well just get a air accident chance, ground support. Well, that seems like a good thing to have. More air superiority. Okay, we've got that pocket cleaned up, and then we, let's see, are gonna do what? I'm gonna clean up this here, I think. There's this mess here. I don't know where to push. This is like a very big front line that goes quite everywhere. So I don't really know where to set up, to be honest. Yellow is doing fine, good. Can we just get the final bit there? How long does it take? Not as long, okay. How about we do this? We'll go for Hungary. Let's see. I need a large airport. That's not a large airport. Guess that'll do. This is owned by me, so technically I can dump a large amount of my craft there. So let's see, get my fighters over there. And let's get some of my bombing groups, 4 of them. Actually, let's do this the other way around. So, Brandenburg. You guys go over there. Okay, let's start with that. Then there is these guys that you go there as well. A lot of these guys are moving, good. Let's see, here, 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 here and here. Okay. These aren't my aircraft flying here. Fly Caucasus. Okay. Let's see. Can we move you a bit up? The Great Plains. Well, at least we're not flying at Afghanistan anymore. Central Steppe is completely ours, so Western Siberia will do. You will be flying from a little bit closer. Eastern Siberia, same thing. You can fly over the Northern Siberia if you can reach it, actually. I can't. Well, I'll fix that. We'll figure that out later. All right, bombers. Baltic states, Eastern. Let's see. Actually, let's fly a little bit further inland. Iran capitulated. Good. Let's see. Baltic states, Eastern Front. Belarus. All right, let's fly there. I don't think my jet boys will be able to reach that, but we're also overstacked here quite severely. Let's see. Okay, can't reach that. Can reach that. That's something. The Dutch invaded Finland. We're once again bombing in Russia. So yeah, let's get some nuclear strikes on the way. Dropping 2 bombs. Can I get St. Petersburg? It's in reach. Well, Leningrad, Minsk and Kiev all receive a nuclear strike. Dropping Moscow to 45% national unity. And they got a lot of boosts, so, you know. I think this is the lowest they get, actually. 10%. I can't get it lower. The baseline doesn't allow me to do that, sadly. So the rest of it is, yeah, just gotta be conquering the Russians. But hey, we have a lot of good people flying, so there we go. Need a little bit more steel. Oh, I can do that. Just steel. Good. How are we looking on the tanks? Ooh, those numbers look mighty fine. 18 a day by now. So hey, perhaps at some point I'm actually able to have a complete armored core. Okay, you fly over Eastern Germany? I don't need that. I do need some guys here. Flying missions. All day, every day. Alright, so... let's see, yellow just kinda ran into some troubles. Pathfinding. Okay, all of you, just get over here. I need one of you to take these and then go over here. And then another dude to just take those islands. There we go. That's an island. That's... Ireland finally capitulated, even though they have still got one place left. Please take it. Just please take that thing. Could you? Just for me. Ugh, I've got enough border core as it is. Come on. France, can I get... Nah, I actually don't want that. Don't want any more states, to be honest. It's good to see that Denmark is back in action, you know? It's time to start liberating Sweden the proper way. Let's see, your target is actually slightly more ambitious than as just Sweden. Sweden, Norway and Finland. All of you will be liberated from the... Oh my god, the Americans are landing everywhere. That's the reason why this is... Now we're actually liberating Sweden. Good. I like to see that. Gothenburg is finally free. We're bringing liberation, people. We're bringing liberation. Freedom from the Soviet yuck. We will bring everybody back into, you know, Allied fold back again. People will be allowed to vote. For, you know, true politicians. I don't know. Who cares? Iran has capitulated. Okay, we are actually moving into Russia right now. You guys will all be converted to shock troops. That's actually a large upgrade. So for that, we'll kind of gonna cancel your movements. Did we lose one of the divisions? No. No, we didn't. You just don't have any offensive orders, really. Alright. Draw up a new plan. Something like that. Need to wait till these guys are completely reinforced, and then we'll start pushing on that side again. Damn, the Dutch are doing good work. We're all doing good work. And yes, I know it's the slog through Russia, but in 2 episodes we've actually made quite a lot of progress. We capitulated Germany, we took out Turkey, and well, if it keeps going like this and at the rate it's going, we might actually just have a proper chance of getting rid of the Russians. Doesn't that sound great? Getting rid of the Russians. I actually don't know if these guys will get the air bonuses that they should have, but I like the fact that we're just holding this. Some Polish forces? Is this Polish? Yeah, the Polish People Republic. Why do I own their land? Why is that not, you know, part of Poland? Forward interception. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. You can start flying over... I don't have any people flying over Slovakia, so yeah, go there. This is the closest airport, which is already overcrowded. There we go. How many is it of you? 100? Okay, that's fine. God, it feels good to make progress. It feels good to see that clock running again. The Indian troops liberating Sweden. Because... reasons. Just... this is what I like of Hearts of Iron. When it finally starts all coming together and these alternative history things just start really, you know, working. That's great. That just feels good. You know, the Indian armies, Indian shock troops marching into Stockholm, liberating them. You know, big parades, and then you see the Indian forces. It's just the mind just it's a bit weird, you know. But I like the idea, you know, you can make a small nation that starts out as a, you know, large agrarian culture, and you can make them into a proper, you know, I wouldn't call them a superpower. Well, you know what? Yes, I will. I will call them a superpower. Because that's what we are right now. I want to cut out one of the smaller ones. There we go. And I need aluminium. Oh, free France. But yeah, it's just, you know, India is being one of the major players in this war. We have 46% war participation. That means that we have 46% of all war due to occupation, a lot of bombing points, casualties apparently account in this as well. That's mostly what Britain has done, just casualties. A little bit of bombing. I guess the Brits are the ones that have done the nuclear strikes. Let's see, what have the Americans done? United States, 10% war participation. A little bit of bombing, some occupation, but that's about it. Okay, okay, the airport you were fighting from just got taken over. Let's see, can I get you... Eastern Poland and... I have no clue. Well, fly over Eastern Poland, I guess. There we go. There we go. Alright. Budapest still is my primary target. Actually, that probably means that I be nuking the living fuck out of you? Probably. Alright, let's get one of our nice bombing wings. Flying over there. You know what, let's keep these protected, because I'm losing them unnecessarily otherwise. How many of these do I have, even? Let's say I got 4 of them, so 1, 2, 3... Where's number 4? Wait, you're bombing in the sea? Under the sea. Doesn't make much sense. Bomb there. And, well, our bombers will soon arrive and we'll start bombing Budapest, because, well, why not? One of the oldest cities in Europe, bombed to hell by me. Okay, we're losing a lot of factories now, I think. Doesn't matter to me. France. One too many factories? Yeah. Alright, well. Wait, where are the planes? We're here. No, they're still arriving, I guess. But it's not actively performing any missions? You're not flying here, right? I don't know what's going on there. That's going all alright. Our black army is, well, supplied enough. And yeah, we're closing in on Russia and all France. Good news. Allied forces are marching on Russia from all France. Who knew? Full of Baku? Don't know what it is. Is that a city? Oh wait, that's a Russian city. Yeah, this is Russia. My shock troops are marching across the grain fields of Sevastopol, Stavropol, I don't know. Portuguese. They're fighting with us, even though... Nope. I still like the fact that we're actually Mahatma Gandhi. Actually, we aren't, but we look like him. We're BP Sitaramaya. Is that? I swear this guy looks like Gandhi. I never heard of this guy. Let's Google him. B.P. How do you write that again? Sitaram. Oh, there you go. Indian independence activist. Sorry. Thought it was something. It wasn't. This guy is. Oh wow, the portrait they made is really good. That looks like 2 drops of water on the guy. Just different clothing. But you know, the guy who made this? Well, hats off to you. That's pretty damn close looking to how the guy actually looked. They probably used a picture on Wikipedia, I'll have to be honest. Or, well, perhaps not a specific Wikipedia picture, but, you know, the picture that is displayed on Wikipedia is like 2 drops of water. We have a equipment issue, don't we? Nope, we have just not got any equipment near our forces here. What happened? You're attacking faster than probably goods can arrive. Okay, well... God, I love to see this. You got the Canadians and the Dutch liberating Finland. We're fighting everywhere for liberty, democracy, and freedom. Zealous speech, zealous speech, zealous speech. Yada 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 yada. Alright, fun times are over. Time to start doing some proper planning again. You guys can take over that. You guys start doing something else. You can go back to being Marines. I don't give a shit. Set up here, and that's actually all I want about what you want to do. So start training. Not that I need them. I just want them to be ready. Speaking of being ready, how are we looking on the tanks? Ooh, 300 days. That's pretty good. Why can I not strike here? One of these air zones doesn't really seem to be going that well. The Northern Balkans. Okay, let's just set you to here and then re-put you back here. What else is there? No bombing going on here. Like I can do Bucharest. It's not something I would want to do, but it's a bit weird. Finnish democracy, okay. Finland is falling. My shock troops are doing well here. It's time also that I think I might ahead of time the research for winter clothing. Because we're in May. Well, summer is getting up, but by the time it's done, these things, we have the winter clothing ready. Wow, look at that. Look at that, India. We're big. We're really big. Good to see that this campaign finally made some progress, you know? Kinda glad. Yeah, we're good now on resources, aren't we? Steel and chromium, yeah, I just did that. There we go. Anyway, with that, I'm actually gonna end the video. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.